Every time I return to Turkey to join wild boar hunting trips, I feel an indescribable excitement. The hunters here always earn my respect with their professionalism, vast experience, and high level of discipline. They operate like a tightly organized machine, carefully planned, sensibly divided into teams, and coordinating smoothly in every step. Today, I'll be heading into the Anatolian Mountains with a group of hunters to begin this challenging journey. From our position, we scanned the distance and immediately spotted a wild boar fleeing in a panic. But we didn't give it a chance to escape. We quickly moved and intercepted it at a favorable spot. There it is. The wild boar charged forward, unaware of the danger lying ahead. With our preparation in place, I fired immediately. However, one bullet was enough to finish it. It took a second shot to take the target down completely. Barely having time to celebrate the last success, I suddenly spotted another wild boar. Afraid it might disappear behind the trees, I fired without hesitation. But the first shot only caused it to slip. The boar quickly got back up and sprinted off. Amid a haze of dust and smoke, the boar finally collapsed, marking the end of an intense and determined pursuit. Shouts and barking echoed across the mountain, a sure sign that a dramatic chase was unfolding. My teammates and I focused all our attention on the movements around us. As soon as the wild boar charged forward, I immediately opened fire. A quick decision and decisive action brought in another trophy. However, many more boars were still hiding out here, requiring our full concentration to handle the next targets. Tense moments passed by until the prey finally revealed itself. I aimed my gun straight at the boar and gently squeezed the trigger. Without much effort, the perfect shot took it down within seconds. Suddenly, a chaotic commotion erupted from the other side of the mountain. My teammates and the hunting dogs were in hot pursuit of a massive wild boar. Strong and cunning, it kept hiding and zigzagging to evade the chase. Unfortunately for it, Its speed wasn't fast enough to escape the cold barrel of our guns. With the advantage of an elevated vantage point, we easily spotted the target down below. There it is. The wild boar frantically ran, but bullets rained down from above. Still, it skillfully dodged through the hail of fire in a spectacular escape. Not giving in, we immediately reorganized to block its path. This time, under a powerful shot, the boar had no chance. On the trail down the mountain, I suddenly heard something unusual. With years of experience, I quickly pinpointed the wild boar's direction and aimed my gun forward. I didn't have to wait long. The prey appeared. Without hesitation, I pulled the trigger. The bullet struck its weak spot, sending the boar toppling backward and lying motionless instantly. It is not a hunting game, but a confrontation between farmers to protect their crops. And we, the farmers, have fought day and night to prevent the invasion of these destroyers. In Iowa, feral hogs are considered an invasive species and can be hunted year-round. So we bring rifles, silencers, and dog to track down and kill the hogs. The feeling was strangely thrilling. My friends and I, who were farmers, were now holding rifles, quietly ambushing in the middle of a cornfield, our ears straining to catch any unusual sounds. Oh, after a few hours of searching the cornfield, my dogs discovered the wild boar. Suddenly, it rushed towards me. Without hesitation, I opened fire to take it down. This pig is very heavy. It probably ate a lot of corn in the field. It is right to kill it. To search for wild boars in the cornfields, we use dozens of hunting dogs. A gunshot rang out in the cornfield. It was my buddy who had taken down a wild boar. Suddenly, a wild boar ran out of the cornfield. I raised my gun and pulled the trigger. The sound of the gunshot tore through the quiet air. The wild boar fell down. It was bigger than the wild boar my friend had just shot. "Focus, buddy. I hear some noise," my companion whispered. As soon as he finished speaking, a wild boar appeared. Not missing the opportunity, I aimed accurately and shot it down quickly. Sometimes, to defeat wild boars, we rely not only on guns and bullets, but also on understanding the behavior of wild boars.
Çok büyük, çok.
After a decisive shot, the wild boar was taken down. To avoid wasting too much bullets, you must aim accurately. Someone asked me, "Do you feel bad about hunting them like that?" Honestly, I don't enjoy killing them. But I have no choice. Not only do they destroy crops, they're also dangerous to livestock and even children. A neighbor once told me that his dairy cow was attacked by a wild boar at night and was seriously injured. The cost of replanting corn per hectare is already high, but if we let wild boars destroy it, we will lose the whole crop.
Bota aqui, não. Vira aqui agora, pra esquerda tudo, pra direita tudo. Acompanha ele. Pra cá. Vira pra esquerda. Vai. Aí.
After a period of continuous hunting of wild boars, I have learned a lot. This invasive species has an extremely frightening reproductive ability. If not controlled in time, they will multiply like an epidemic. In particular, do not be subjective, because if you are negligent for just a few days, they will return and continue to destroy. All the pigs caught are shot down with guns. We do this to completely prevent wild pigs from breeding and destroying crops.
Geri çek.